What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and you're watching our SEC Football channel. We have our 2019 SEC Football Tournament bracket for you here today. And if you don't know exactly what's going on here, if you missed the video over on our main channel, we're doing an SEC tournament on NCAA Football. We're going to simulate these games and see who would win a tournament that's styled kind of like the basketball tournament. Not exactly the same. The way they do their brackets a little bit different. I just gave one team about the two top teams to bye in this tournament, and we've got the teams divided up by where they fall in their division. So what we're going to do is we're going to simulate these games. You guys know during the season we simulate all of the games each week, and now that the season is over, just thought it might be kind of fun to do a tournament and see what happens here again on NCAA Football. So these games will be starting tomorrow on December 9th. It'll go all the way through the 21st on a Saturday. That will be Championship Saturday. We will have one game every single day, and all of these games will be at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Central Time here on this channel, on the SEC channel. We'll have the games as live premieres, so if you want to watch them live, join the chat, you can do that, or you can always watch the replay later, or if you don't like simulations, you don't have to watch it all. I mean, if you don't like these videos, don't watch them. But I know a lot of you do, and it's just for fun and just see what would happen potentially if there was an SEC tournament in football. So we'll have one game every day. We'll start with South Carolina and Mississippi State. That should be a pretty even matchup. Then Auburn versus Missouri, Florida versus Arkansas. On the other side of the bracket, Texas A&M versus Kentucky, Tennessee and Ole Miss. That is, I think, maybe the best game of the first round. You're going to get a Tennessee team that's pretty hot. But Ole Miss, a team that lost a lot of games, but they've been playing pretty well. That, I think, is going to be a fun matchup to see how that one plays out. And then Alabama versus Vanderbilt. So you have potentially a Final Four that would include LSU versus Florida or LSU versus Auburn. And then you would have Georgia versus Alabama potentially on the right side. So this could be a really fun tournament. The games will be home and away. The higher seed will get home field advantage in the first two rounds. When we get to the Final Four, it's going to be neutral sites, and we're going to do them in Jacksonville. That will be one neutral site, and then one will be in Arlington, Texas. The higher seed, we're going to do like the college football playoff. We're not going to determine where those games are going to be played until we get to the Final Four. The highest seed will get to choose the closest place to them. So, for example, LSU, they might choose Arlington to play if they're playing against a team like Florida. You're not going to want to play Florida in Jacksonville, obviously. So that's how we're going to do the tournament. And then the championship game will be in Atlanta, the SEC championship, where it always is. And again, we will finish this thing off on Saturday, December 21st. So we will continue this tournament from tomorrow to the 21st, every single day at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Live premieres of these videos to see who would win an SEC tournament, at least on NCAA Football. Again, this is just for fun. And if you missed the announcement also, we're going to have a 64-team March Madness style tournament over on our main channel after the playoffs are concluded. So we'll start that in January. And this does play into that. So if a team like Arkansas, I mean, it's not going to happen, but say Arkansas won this tournament, they would get to play in our 64-team tournament. So that's just, I mean, we're going to kind of put that how it would be in real life. But I don't really see any teams winning their conference tournaments that are not already in the top 64. So we'll reveal that later on. But just wanted to let you guys know what's going to be going on, give you an update. And again, this will start tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And give me your thoughts down below. Who do you think is going to win this tournament? Will it be LSU? Will it be Georgia? Maybe Alabama gets in there. We're going to go with a real-life injury, so Tua will not be in there for Alabama. We'll see how they can do with Mac Jones and see, again, how this thing plays out. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for more here on the SG1 Sports SEC Football channel.